There's a big fight in West Virginia. It's sort of fascinating. Not West Virginia, excuse me. Tennessee. I saw VW and I got it mixed up because it's actually taking place at not a West Virginian plant, but a Volkswagen plant in Tennessee. There are 1,500, give or take, workers who will be voting this week to either to or to not unionize in a Volkswagen plant in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Unlike most stories you hear like this, the plant management actually wants these workers to unionize. Why is that? Because Volkswagen's, all of their plants, they've got hundreds of plants across the world. All of them are unionized, I think, but for their United States plants and their Chinese plants. And there is sort of a strange quirk in American labor law that workers' councils, which many European companies and Japanese companies have, which is basically a council which meets with management to discuss all sorts of issues other than pay and benefits. But they provide feedback in terms of working issues. They provide feedback in terms of what can make a plant work better, or if the union of the company saying we need to go into overdrive in terms of production on Saturdays. The workers' council can come back and say, hey, it'd be better if you did X, Y, or Z. Or if you're going to do Saturdays, we need this and that. And under U.S. labor law, you can't form those without a union. So the Volkswagen people want to have a union. There was a card check that would have allowed union, but of course, you're talking about the South now. And there's a big tradition in the South to hate unions and to exploit their workers and to provide labor for multinational corporations at a cut rate. And so there's big concern amongst the top Republicans in the state, whether it's Senator Bob Corker or others, that this is going to lead to a union movement in the South. So this vote's going to have, this is a really big deal. It's going to have real big implications throughout the South. I mean, because that's why companies go to right-to-work states, right, in the South, to supposedly avoid unions. If VW can do it, and they can show that even though they have a unionized workforce, they're actually, their production, it's a more efficient way of producing their cars. It's going to have major implications. Remember, the UAW has taken a big hit since the 2009 financial crisis and the loans to save GM. It took about an 11% hit. So as we see the car industry come back because of those loans, expect to see the UAW to get more aggressive and trying to get workers in on some of that sort of newfound benefits.